Jungkook went over, gently patted Lei on the shoulder, causing Lei to turn around and look at Jungkook. Lei gestured with his hand, indicating that he was busy on the call. Jungkook said, "If you hang up the call, I will talk to you about something." Lei looked at Jungkook with a weird look, wondering how Jungkook couldn't wait until he hung up the call. Instead of waiting, Jungkook was disturbing Lei, so Lei hung up the call. Lei, do you know who I am? Jungkook ignored his question. Jungkook, do you have a sister? Lei couldn't answer because even though he had a sister named Wine, he hadn't accepted her. He remained silent, thinking about how to respond. Jungkook, tell me, do you have a sister? Lei, before I answer you, tell me, why do you care if I have a sister? Lei asked him logically, but Jungkook took a few seconds of silence. If he says he knows Wine, then suppose this guy is Wine's brother, then she falls into trouble. But he needed to know if what she said was true or not, because Jungkook suspected in both ways. The first way could be that maybe Wine was scared to date him, so she made up someone as her brother and escaped from that. The second way could be that he is really her brother and that's why she had to leave. By the way, Jungkook wasn't made to tell the truth, so he simply lied. Outside, a girl asked me if her brother is here and requested that I call her brother. That's why I'm asking you. Could that girl be the same one who asked him? There is no chance she would ask for my help. Even if she had to choose between me and death, then she only chose death. Besides, why would she be outside? During her school hours, she lacks the courage to skip classes. Lei, I don't think I am her brother. He dialed someone's number and made his way towards the counter. Jungkook kicked his leg on the floor, visibly unhappy. The teacher stepped off the classroom for a moment, and all the students began making noise, playing and throwing their stuffs at each other without any manners. But Wine remained silent and looked, gazing at Jungkook's empty desk. Wine, where is he? Whatever, even if he came to class, he can't hear anything except for staring at me. She shrugged her shoulders, but her phone started ringing. She took the phone out of her bag and was shocked to see that it was from Millie. She couldn't deny the courage to answer his call out of fear. Even when he wasn't beside her, she was still scared of him no matter where he was. Ray was calling her just to confirm if she was at school. She hesitantly picked up the call and put it against her ear. There. One, where are you now? One, I'm in the class. There, is it? One, yes I am. There, you didn't forget what I told you, did you? One, I didn't. They didn't ask anything further. He got his answer and ended the call. One took a deep breath and picked her head. God, why did he doubt me? Has he seen me at the parlor? I don't think so. If he had seen me, how could I still be alive? She slapped her forehead in frustration. It had been 3 days since she last saw Jungkook after leaving him at the parlor. She noticed the small difference. Jungkook had a way of keeping her from getting bored when he was around. But that didn't mean she needed his company. In fact, she preferred being alone, wasn't keep on making new friends. As usual, she'd attend her classes and leave. Her gaze wandered to Jungkook's empty desk. While her eyes were fixed on his desk, someone called her from behind. She turned around and saw a girl and tall boy. Girl, hi Warren. She smiled, and Warren smiled hesitatingly, wondering why they had come to her now. Girl, I'm Sophia. Boy, I'm Ben. Warren, is there anything you got me help with? Sophia, absolutely not. But I want to ask you something. Warren, okay. Ben, are you related to Jungkook? Warren, no, but why? Sophia, because you are the only one he talks to in the school, except for a few. One, oh, but we are just friends. Sophia and Ben, friends? Shocked. One, just friends. So why are you got shocked? He has no friends here, only servants. He never pays attention to others, but we observe how he is with you. Ryan furrowed her eyebrows, doubting if that's true. Ben, can I be your friend too? One, I'm sorry. Said sadly, she didn't accept it just because of me and Jungkook too. Sophia, it's okay, see you later. She smiled slightly and walked away with Ben. Is what they said true? Let's suppose if he was that different as they said, then why did he make me his friend? Is there a reason for that? I think not so. He said he liked it when he first saw me. Is showing interest in me because I'm beautiful maybe? But as far as I know, I'm not that good looking either. But I have to be careful with him definitely. He is too fast. I don't know what he will say or do. He can change within seconds, like a chameleon. I'm still wondering how he made me his friend and deceived me into dating him. But before he drags me into the next step, I shouldn't let him do that. After class, everyone is going home along their path, and Boyan is also on her way. Suddenly, a guy falls near her feet, which shocks her. He has received many blows on his face and body, and he is slightly bleeding. She also hears someone's painful screams, and when she raises her head and turns to where the screams are coming from, she sees Jungkook beating up 8 older boys. Even though they are a bit older than Jungkook, it's clear that Jungkook doesn't need any help to handle them. Seeing that she forgot to leave, was minding her own business, she kept her eyes fixed on Jungkook. Ryan couldn't take her eyes away from Jungkook as he punched and kicked the skies. In the mindset of the fight, he seemed like a soldier. Jungkook kicked another guy, causing him to fall into the bench, which stuttered into pieces, and the boy fell to the floor. Also, another guy attempted to hit Jungkook with a bat, but Jungkook used a chair nearby to smash the guy's head, causing him to bleed and scream in pain. Witnessing this, Ryan let out a horrified scream and closed her eyes, which caught Jungkook's attention. He realized that Ryan had been watching him dealing with those guys, and he didn't bother to hide it. Instead, he smirked and effortlessly mingled with the remaining guys as if it were no big deal. He was even enjoying it just because she was there, and he missed her so much too. After finishing, Jungkook pulled his shirt from the tub and loosened his tie and went to her and cleared his throat, thinking that he was standing behind her and wanting her to look at him. She opened her eyes, saw him closer to her, his face slightly dusty and his hair messy around his forehead. With a wet look, he looked tired, but the word tired didn't quite fit him, as he was too excited to meet her with no expectations here. Jungkook, did you miss me? Ryan couldn't see his face because he looked scary to her at the moment, given that he had beaten up those guys so horribly. Jungkook, I know you missed me, baby. Ryan, I didn't. Even though she wasn't looking at him, she replied, saying that she didn't miss him, but Jungkook didn't mind. Jungkook, whatever. When not, you will in the future too. Ryan, isn't it too much? Why would I miss a guy like him, who is so scary? Murmuring under her breath, but he heard it. He raised her head by grabbing her jaw, making her look at him quickly, not gently. Jungkook, I heard it, but no problem. I'll make you feel the way I feel towards you. She pursed her lips in embarrassment and shifted her gaze from his lips to somewhere else. Jungkook, why are you breaking eye contact, Ryan? I'm not yet over here. Look at me. She couldn't look at him in fear. Didn't jerk his hand from her jaw. He made his next movement soft, cupping her cheeks, which calmed her. This time she looked into his eyes without waiting for him to ask again. Jungkook, even if you didn't miss me, I miss you so much. It really made her face turn red. This is the first time she has heard those words like this from a guy, so she totally forgets what fear is in that moment. He burst into laughter at her blank expression. I'm just kidding, baby. I did it to help you relax and relieve the fear I saw on your face. Then she became upset and concerned, never realizing that she had been fooled and forgetting who he was. Jungkook, are you going home? She nodded. Jungkook, good. I will come with you then. He smiled, but she felt tense again. If he came with her, her dad wouldn't get angry, but the problem is Lei. No, I will go by myself. Jungkook, hey, let me come to your home. I wanna visit. One, my brother doesn't like others come to my home. Jungkook, is he okay? Or does he have any issues? He seemed like something was wrong too. How can you say that? You don't even know about him. She asked, started walking, with him following her. Jungkook, I am not as innocent as you. I can easily kiss people's manners and behavior by their looks, shrugging his shoulders. 1. Why don't you think I'm acting innocent whenever you are on me? She asked because Lei said many times that she was acting innocent. Jungkook, want me to let you know clearly? 1. Huh? He pulled her somewhere. Jungkook, go and obey me for a while. He blocked her fear and her heart crashed. She bit her lower lip, nodded as if okay, then shook her head all at once, not knowing what to do. She shook her head like a lost puppy, bouncing between yes and no, which brought a smile to his lips. Jungkook, don't just follow your heart. Listen to what it says and leave the rest for now. He whispered in a raspy tone. She was just looking at him, unsure what she was supposed to do, while his hands were holding hers. She wasn't prepared for that new feeling inside her heart as it responded to his gentle touch. He looked directly into her eyes while gently caressing her hands, causing her to step back. As he walked toward her, her back touched the building's wall, leaving only one step's distance between them. She didn't feel uncomfortable or scared, unlike when they touched her. Instead, she felt safe and desired more of his touch, and which was filled with something new, not abuse. Jungkook, close your eyes if you feel safe near me now, he said with his husky voice. She obeyed him, even though she didn't think about what he might do with her closed eyes. Jungkook, this is how innocent you are, boy, he said with a soft smile. You believe in me and obey me innocently. Not even thinking, what if I can rape you here? There is no one except us. That's when she realized that there was no one except them. She was shocked to find herself so close to him. She jerked his hands away from her and pushed him back, wondering how she had listened to him like a fool. Jungkook, I hope I proved it very well. You are too dangerous. You even manipulated me. I didn't even realize it. She widened her eyes. Jungkook, I can do more than this. It would take you minutes to understand, to realize, to regain your sense, baby. For some reason, she felt slightly scared, and Jungkook sensed it. She gave him an offensive look and walked away, leaving him alone there. But Jungkook smiled at her disappearing figure. Jungkook, it's easy to make you fall for me, baby. He screamed to make sure she heard what he said.